Question 4. How did you use new media technology in the construction and research, planning and evaluation? When creating all 3 elements within my promo package, which consists of a music video, digipack and website, I used varying means of new media technology at each stage of the creation. In the early stage of my coursework, I used Web 2.0 to access various music video sites such as YouTube and Eval. This allowed me to research artists' music within the same genre as my artist, in my case trip-hop. As the genre is aimed at a very niche audience and was more common around the early 90s, from the likes of artists such as Massive Attack and more difficult to find current artists that released in the last 2 years. YouTube was essential for finding similar and current artists such as Left Field, and that of possible hybrid genres such as The Prodigy. By researching both new and predominantly old and hybrid genres, this furthered my understanding of the typical codes and conventions to allow me to branch out the different aspects which I could then exploit. Spoilers had previously made a music video for the track Glass Snakes, as well as a promotional video, which I had access to their personal YouTube account to gain the global data information which displays the amount of views, where they're from, alongside the average time watched. After exploring this element that YouTube had to offer from their previous video, I noticed that an average time for the audience was up to 2 minutes. Therefore, I had to make my video continuously entertaining rather than repetitious to keep my attention of my niche active audience. Furthermore, as Spoils is a DIY artist, they continually use sites such as YouTube to distribute their music and visually display their unique iconography and connect with the audience through a narrative. This narrative is typically based around a deep meaning or have a serious tone. I similarly used my own YouTube account to upload the final edited version of my music video that I created for Spoils, called Lost Tempos. This then allowed me to upload this file onto other social networking sites to attract the global village and reach a mass audience despite my main specific target audience being niche, yet still active, on their convergence devices such as smartphones, tablets and laptops, as they are part of Generation C. By uploading and embedding it to Facebook, this widened the amount of people that can view, like, my video, which is quantitative data. However, by allowing my audience to comment on what I could improve on or what I have missed, I can also collect qualitative data. Facebook also allows people who have viewed the video to then share it to other friends or people on their Facebook. This instantly increases the awareness about my music video to a range of people. I used other social media sites such as Instagram and a Tumblr feed which I created for my website to promote my band and artist Spoils' representation and iconography visually using images of gig posters, unusual group photos, and unusual objects to reinforce the uniqueness of the trip-hop genre and the impact it has from the art and photography world. This is also the digipack I created using Photoshop. For the creation of the digipack, I used Adobe Photoshop as this has various tools which enables me to edit, manipulate, and match my hand-drawn designs. As my house style is monochrome with a colour lift of red for certain shots, I was able to replicate the chroma key effect seen within my music video to show synergy between these other 2 elements, that I further embedded into my site for a background image and to be part of my gallery, the band themselves in a similar style. For creating the website, I used Web 2.0 and a site called Wix.com, which is a free prosumer web building site that enables you to freely use various elements and template designs to work on the fully website in case for my band Spoils. You can also edit and change the compatibility of other convergence devices such as tablets and smartphones. Due to the accessibility of the site, I was able to make a website to promote their new album Lost Tempos. I was able to upload images of the digipack, as this is what the site is for, to promote the album. I followed the same house style and theme seen within my digipack to represent an urban and artistic element within the trip-hop genre, which is typical of these conventions, alongside a dark and gritty stylized photography with the chroma key effect of the red colour lift, which allows it to stand out and highlight the important information that the audience need throughout the artistic design. Wix allows you to embed most social networking feeds and links, as well as interactivity within the site to a niche audience to share news about the band and keep up to date on the latest interview, or contact the band through links such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram and Pinterest. This allows interactivity between the audience and the artist through the use of Web 2 and the Global Village, which works to advantages when distributing or promoting and new upcoming gigs or albums to a mass audience, despite the young target audience which are part of Generation C, as they are constantly connected on their convergence devices. When creating the music video, which is the main product of my promo package, I used Final Cut Pro editing software, which is available on the Mac, to fully order my video to match the storyboard and planning and research from before. Before using the prosumer technology for the post-production, I used a HD quality camera and a DSLR to film both the narrative thread and especially for the full focus shots of the streetlights within the intro. I then, for some parts, to over-exaggerate the post-apocalyptic environment, I used a handheld HD to create a sense of distortion. Within Final Cut, I was able to add an artistic element within my music through the chroma key effect. This enabled me to select specific coloured objects and lift them from the scene, whilst leaving the remaining area monochrome. This was a similar style seen within the Radiohead 15 Steps video of an orange ball of string. The most dominant colour seen within my music video is red, such as a survivor's shoes, to create a sense of danger within the post-apocalyptic environment that he is set in. Within the performance, to clearly display a change visually between the verse and chorus, I added flashes and fade-outs to manipulate my lighting to create a contrast between light and dark. Furthermore, I manipulated the sense of time within my music video for the narrative of the man walking endlessly to create a sense of distortion and confusion. I accomplished this by combining a time-lapse effect with the slow-mo alongside jump cuts to make my video edgy. Overall, new media technology helped to reinforce the art-based theme of this complex 90s genre.